Let's see if anybody actually joins. YouTube. It's just me watching me. I'm gonna actually look like my picture today. How funny. Do 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 do. Hey guys, welcome to my stream. You're the first ones to show up. What brings you to my stream? Are just scrolling? Have you actually watched any of my content? Now it's just me watching again. So close. No, I gotta like, I feel like I'm fishing right now. I'm like, I see people show up in the chat. I'm like, just stay for 1 second. But hi guys, welcome. I appreciate you stopping into my channel. I put my my dad jokes in the chat, so if you're new to my channel, feel free to check out some of my content. I do dad jokes every single day. I do parenting videos, military videos, but if you're watching my feed right now, it's probably because you've seen some of my dad jokes. I think they're pretty funny. I guess I'm biased to my own personal stuff, but feel free to check out. It's down. The link's down in the comments. It's basically just 2 minutes of dad jokes. Let me know what you guys think. If you like them, please subscribe. I have fun content every single day. I'm very engaging. Make sure I answer every single comment that I get. My channel, my goal is to help you guys become the best versions of you. If you're just scrolling and watching, I appreciate you stopping in. My channel has grown significantly in the last couple weeks, so I figure I would switch over to the live streams and be more engaging with my subscribers. I'm trying to build a community, and the best way to build a community is by being around and being live. So I got 10 people on right now. If you guys want to say hi in the chat, feel free to say hi. I kind of steer the conversation whatever you want. Check out my dad jokes in the comments. Let me know if you like it, if you think it's funny. If you don't think it's funny, I did my best. Let's see. Check out my dad jokes in the comments. Funny? I'm doing a poll now, so we'll see. We'll see if how people. There we go. Let's see. Does that actually show up? Oh, that's lame. I thought it was gonna be in the let's see. Can I put it in here in the? I feel like I'm so new to technology. Like I probably should have done like a crash course in doing this right now. But if 5 of you are watching, thank you for watching me embarrass myself trying to figure out how to do a. Oh, look at that! I got 100% on. Thank you. Did I only put one? Oh, okay, I did put no. I was like, did I just put yes? Like, that'd be very egotistical of me if I put a survey and the only answer was yes. So survey's up. Please check out my jokes. I'm trying to add to the channel right now. I just hit 500 last week. I've been growing a little bit. I do my dad jokes daily, so if you're watching me, it's probably the reason why. But I figured that you guys could see who I am, maybe get to know me. I'm a naturally conversational person, and I like having conversations with people. Today's your birthday? Happy birthday. How old are you today? I feel like I get a bunch of kids in my chat, and I don't know why, but are you over 18? Because that's how many people I have watching right now. 21? Are you watching from wherever you're having your first drink? Like, are you at the bar right now and I'm on your screen? Happy birthday to you, though. 21's a big thing. My very first drink was a White Russian, and the reason why it was a White Russian is I watched The Big Lebowski, and he had a White Russian, and I thought it looked good. But then I actually tried it, and it was absolutely disgusting. So don't choose the drinks that you drink based off movies, because sometimes you'll be disappointed. Our Mercy Brother? What does that mean? Like who? Lebowski? The dude? Who's Mercy Brother? I have to look this up now. Who is Mercy Brother? I'm scared to see who this is. A basketball player. Mercy Brother. All right, I don't think Chris Pratt just came up. I'm definitely not Chris Pratt. Let's see. He's a footballer. What's his name? Mercy. Now, like I'm like, I need to see this. I'm always curious of who people's doppelgangers are. I'm really good at like Mercy. Let's see, Mercy, footballer, or as we call here, soccer. I put Mercy and it brought up Messi. You didn't mean Messi, did you? You're gonna need to send me a link because I'm looking at it and I can't find it. All right, can you spell it out? So Mercy Brother. Yes. I'm on my couch and I just shot tequila. Well, you should put that tequila into a margarita and enjoy it as a fun drink. Tequila's good though. Mercy, soccer player. Why does it keep coming? You're not saying Messi, are you? Because every time I put that in, it just puts Messi. I am in the great state of New York. So did you just have a shot because I'm gonna get drunk the exact time I was born? What's going on, Evan? Well, if you guys want to subscribe to my channel, feel free. There's a survey. Check out my dad jokes. Let me know if you like them, if they make you laugh. Why are you kind of upset? At 11:45. You're about 47 minutes away. That are you on the East Coast? Because everyone has a problem with you. You did nothing wrong. Well, I guess the one thing I will say, if you're going through conflict right now, if everybody's mad at you, maybe there's something that you could do differently. I think the ability to be able to look at your own self at times is probably the best characteristic I could say. So I guarantee they're probably not all mad at you or having a problem with you, but maybe like I'm just existing and asking a question. Well, I'm sorry if they're all upset at you. Is this surrounding a certain thing that you did? Can you not exist anymore? So, with that mindset, I was in a dark place at one time in my life. It was a couple years ago, and I didn't want to be here anymore. And I thought that life couldn't get any better. And what I realized is it can get better, and it will get better. You just have to find ways of managing through it right now. I started journaling. I went to therapy, and eventually I found peace and I found happiness. And it might not feel like that you're ever going to feel that way right now. I am so confused with what's happening right now. Did you do something wrong? Are you in a social setting? Are the people that mad at you, are they online or are they in person? No, I just a question. Both? Get people online and in person yelling at you? Are the people in person yelling at you because you're yelling at people online? I'm not gonna lie, the amount of confusion I'm feeling right now. I want to help you, but like I feel like I'm confused at what's exactly is happening. Hold on. It's because my friends are being rude too. How old are you? Hello, Ultra Luke. Thanks for joining in, guys. If you're coming in, check out my dad jokes. If you like them, feel free to subscribe. I have new ones every single day. Um, I have like 300 of them. You're 15. Well, first I would say probably get off the internet. Don't listen to people on the internet because people on the internet will say things that they won't say in person. So don't listen to that. If you're being surrounded by negative people, don't just find a way of being around people that have like mind like you. Being around people that are negative is going to bring you down. You become the people that you surround yourself with. So if there's any piece of advice I can give you is if they're not good people, don't be around them. Ultra Luke, do I watch sports? Yes, I do. My Knicks just won the World Championship the other day on Saturday. My Sabres lost. My Bills lost. The Dodgers won the World Series. You're welcome, Evan. Honestly, you're at the age where you're gonna meet new people. You're gonna make great friends. Some of them are gonna be lifelong friends. Some you'll realize that you don't want them around after high school. Just don't take anything too seriously. You're really young. There's still a lot of life ahead of you. Don't let little things get to you. You're a Jets fan. As we say in Buffalo, JETS suck suck suck. I'm just kidding. Actually, I got a lot of friends in New York City, and they sound just like, well, back when I used to go, I used to have friends when I was in college, and I'd go down there, and Jets fans sound exactly like Bills fans. The same hatred of our own football team. Evan, you're young. I would say one of the best things I could do when I was that age, if I was to go back and tell myself what to do, it would be to start journaling, keeping track of things I was feeling. That way, on days where things were getting better, I could go back and look at the things that were wrong. And I think being able to self-reflect on yourself and being able to like see the progress you're making each day, that it can be better. You're a Yankees fan too. So I'm actually a Dodgers fan, but I do cheer for the Yankees as they are a New York team as well. Been a Knicks fan my whole life, but when I became a dad, I stopped watching as much sports as I used to. Obviously, during football season, I always watch the Bills games. Let's see. What's up, Scrooby? Thanks for joining. I'm just doing a late night talk for my West Coast people because it's a reasonable time out there right now. But if you're watching, I put my dad jokes in the chat. Please let me know. Please watch them. Please, if you like them, consider subscribing. Trying to grow my channel. I just hit 500 subscribers last week, so um, help build the community. If you like laughing daily, check out my dad jokes. This is your first time watching me? Well, thank you. It looks like you're number 3. Also, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, yeah, it's a good way to connect with people. My goal is to make people laugh at least once a day. My dad jokes are pretty funny, I think. I try to present them in a funny way. And what kind of videos do you usually watch on YouTube? I feel like my biggest channels I watch, I love watching car stuff. Minecraft vids. Let's see if I can find my one. I play Minecraft with my son sometimes. Let's see if I can find that video. So it's funny when you become a YouTuber, like you try to find things that you think people will watch. So I think at one time I was like, let me put a Minecraft video. Let's just see if that hits the algorithm. Um, and it didn't. But basically, like when I play my son in Minecraft, we put in creative mode, and I just jump around a bunch of times, and I do the egg where you can create the animals, and then I make like a thousand panda bears. But then I try to make a cool house on the side of a mountain, and then my son comes over and fills my house with bees and sheep and bunnies. It's crazy when I have so many videos that like I can't find it. Like how long ago did I make that video? No, it couldn't have been that long ago. You play hardcore? What does that mean? Like you're on it like 15 hours a day? Where is this video? Minecraft. Means you die, you don't respawn. That's funny. It reminds me of because I'm showing my age. Rocky 4, where Dolph Lundgren, aka Ivan Drago, says about Apollo Creed, if he dies, he dies. I know he didn't say it that way, but that's how I read it. Yeah, my son wants me to play what's it called? Survival mode. And what's the difference between survival and hardcore? Is there a difference? My son also loves Roblox. The Roblox is like the big one. We play Minecraft together, but Minecraft is like, or Roblox is the game that he plays when he wants to play by himself. He loves playing what's it called, Kaiju Universe, because he loves Godzilla. So it's basically like Minecraft in real life. If you die, you die. I wish I was better. Like I wish like I found it interesting. Like I feel like the main thing I do in Minecraft is I just dig to the center of the earth or I fly around. You could have 10,000 day hardcore world and you die, it's over. Do you like going outside at all? Like I'm always curious of this generation. Like I know everybody plays like Minecraft and like Roblox and like I see kids all the time playing Roblox and Minecraft on their phones and not enjoying like the real world. I almost feel like you guys have too much information at this point. Like back when I was a kid, we didn't have the internet, and like basically, if it was sunny out, we went outside and played, and like we had like Super Nintendo and N64, and we'd play GoldenEye. That was like a big one when I was a kid. Um, and then PlayStation came out, and see, PS2 came out when I was in high school. And then PS3 came out right after high school. Well, it's crazy to me when I was like thinking about it, and it kind of made me sad. Like I'm outside, and but I think a lot of this has to do with the parents. Is like parents like to park their kids in front of electronics because it kind of subdues them for a little bit, but then like the electronic dies and they freak out. So, but like I was watching kids riding their bikes the other day, and like they all ride electric bikes. Nobody rides a real bike anymore. So like even when you go outside, you're still not doing physical activity. Used to have friends around, but they moved away, and I'm the only one of my friend groups who's in Vermont. Are you in Vermont? Is that what you mean? I mean, here in the Northeast, like it's only nice a certain time of year, and like the moment it hits warm out, like we're outside all the time. Like I take my son to the park all the time. We go to the playgrounds. We love going to the beach. I just feel like being a kid, like you only have such a short period to be like that fun age, and like I know it seems like the games are fun and stuff like that, but like the one thing I did was so I'm 40 now. I have an 8-year-old son, and when I turned 34, I went to the store and I bought some Vans, and I liked them and I didn't want to be a poser, so I bought a skateboard, and I taught myself to skateboard at 34 years old. And honestly, it's a blast, and like it's something you can do on your own, and um, but just take some time to get some vitamin D and go outside a little bit too. I know the games are super fun, but there's something medicinal about being out in the sun and breathing in fresh air. Unless you have allergies, then you're sneezing all over the place. once you hitting the free trial's over. The free trial of Minecraft or of life. Because yes, when you turn 18, the free trial does end, and you have to get a job and, and be responsible. That's probably not what you meant, but it was a good it was a good setup for a dad joke. I'm gonna use that tomorrow. Life. That's not true. I feel like it's weird when you age, because like when I look back on it, like I remember being a teenager, and it feels like the weird part is that it was yesterday. It felt like it was yesterday to me. Luckily, I've aged a little better than a lot of people that I went to school with, but it feels like it was yesterday to me. And what was I saying? Oh, so like when I was a kid, like everything felt like it was really short or really long, and um, like I thought when I turned 19, I thought that was old, and then when I turned 20, I thought that was old. But now I look back and I'm like, you're really a kid till you're like 30. Like nowadays, like just enjoy life. I mean, not that it doesn't get better with age, but you reminisce about like the fun things you can do when you're younger, and you know, you can be stupid and make mistakes, and sometimes hopefully there's not you're not doing major problems, but the life of being a freeloading kid in the house. Um, I mean, you just get to experience different things. I mean, especially if you go to college and you get to enjoy different parts of life. You get to meet new people. You get to make new friends. I feel bad that you guys don't get to enjoy like the life that we had. Um, it's honestly, it was so weird being, because I'm, like I said, I'm 40, so I was a kid in the I was 10 in 95 and 96, and I was a teenager in the early 2000s, and like it's weird being like the last generation before like the internet really like popped off. Like when I was a kid, we had like in high school we had AOL Instant Messenger, and it was basically like when the internet first started, it was our ability to talk to one another. Yeah, some people just age better than other people. I know some people that are my age that look like they're 65 years old. So some people take care of themselves, some people don't. Some people look old, some people don't. But it was weird. So I'm in the military as well. So I was driving home last week, and I think AI is like this cool thing. And like I was basically on my way home, and I was like, how come when I was a kid, like when I was a kid in the 90s, I was like, why did the 80s feel like it was like so, like the time between the 90s and 80s felt like it was so long ago. But now, like now that I'm older, like the stuff that I remember from like the 2000s is feels like it was yesterday. Um, it's crazy how time goes by when you're older, but basically the response I got the from AI was like the reason why like back in the day, like the generations seemed older. So like the 60s felt like, I guess, old. I guess the 70s felt separate. The 80s, 90s, like those all felt like separate times. And I thought it was always interesting that like it felt that way. And I say because in each of those generations, basically there was like a specific medium of which people watch things. So like in the 50s and 60s, it was like real to real movies. In the 70s, it was like beta tapes. In the 80s, it was VHS tapes. In the 90s, 2000s, it was CDs. And basically, when each generation passed, the old generation was gone. But like the way that everything currently works is like with streaming services and music services, like literally all it all meshes together. Like, and movies that were on 20 years ago are now on like streaming services, and you can pretty much watch anything you want. You can watch old shows if you want. Uh, the only thing that's strange is like pop culture references, like that I still use. I feel like they were yesterday, or like outdated, and like I'll like talk to younger people. They're like, "What are you talking about?" There was this one solicitor I was picking up my siblings from school. He came to the window of the car, waving his hand. My little sister called my mom outside on the phone. She came outside and told him. Honestly, it's a scary generation. I feel like I do so much educating my son. I mean, he's 8 years old, and like I feel like being in the military, like I've always been like ultra aware of everything around me. Um, and it's just I don't know. The world is just a different place. I pray for all the kids of this generation. Um, I just it's weird. Like the more convenient life gets, the scarier it gets because of just the people around this world. Unfortunately, I'm also amazed like how many kids I get, like teenagers I get in my live streams. Because I feel like I don't put anything like in my description that would be like, "Hey, come to this live stream." But honestly, my goal is to help people. So if I can help the younger generation, because when I was a kid, I wasn't like I had nothing going for me when I was a kid. So it took me a while to kind of find my calling and what my purpose was in life. So um, my goal is to give my son the best life I could possibly give him, let him enjoy it, and hopefully not have the stresses that a lot of kids do. See, you're 13. I had another kid, I was 15. User Mary, are you the one that I talked to last week about your dad? Is that you? Did you get a chance to talk to your dad? Or did you write down? I know you said you feel like you have to kind of be the parent to your sister. Did you try to talk to him, or did you write the stuff down? Yeah, I mean that's natural. I mean, as we have when we have family, we help out each other as we can. Um, I know you said you were thinking about the Marines. So um did you talk to your dad, or did you write him a letter? Well, that's good. I'm glad he actually talked to you. I mean, that's huge. I was worried that he was gonna kind of eject from the conversation. So I'm glad you had that conversation. Uh, I mean, if anything, I guess if you put yourself out there and you get all out there and you left nothing on the table, and you can find peace in that. I know it's hard. Trust me, I know. Um, but I promise that you getting this out is gonna help you down the road, regardless of what happens with your relationship with him. I think being able to clear the air and let them know how you feel, it kind of it lets you be at peace with it and um, not feel regret or wonder what if or any of that. Because when I was a kid and I had those issues with my parents, I kind of didn't ever vocalize it, and a lot of things kind of stayed with me for a long time. My mom passed away when I was 21, and my dad sucks. So, uh, wasn't really a dad, I would say, but I kind of became the parent that I wish I would have had for my son, or I became the parent I wish I would have had for my son. And there's been healing in that because I basically every situation I've gone through that I've seen him go through, I put myself in his shoes. I'm like, if I was going through this again, what would I need? Um, so I just don't want you to get to where you have to be as old as I am before you make peace with stuff and that you beat yourself up. So I'm glad you had that conversation though. That makes me feel happy. Yeah, I feel like when we're kids, it's easy to be short sighted, and we only think about the immediate, like what's happening immediately, and like in the moment, those things feel good. And I think the weirdest part about being older is that like so like you go through those experiences and you experience it, and sometimes you go through things that you think are horrible and you think they're the worst thing that you possibly could ever imagine. But it's weird to me, like a lot of the things that I found to be maybe the worst things I could imagine end up being like the biggest blessings I could have asked for. Um, Turning negatives into positives. Like the crazy thing is, when I was in high school, I was the absolute worst student imaginable. Like I had a D average, and I sucked at school. Everyone's it's like, "You're dumb. You're an idiot. You're not meant for this." And basically, that was like my motivation. And when I graduated high school and summer school, and joined the military, joined the army, and that didn't work out the first time. You know, I'm back in now, but the first time, the first go around didn't work out, and like I got to be 23, and I was like right after my mom passed away, and I was like, I just want better for my life. And I went to community college, and I started going to school. And I was so bad in high school that like I didn't take remedial classes in college, and the first math class I took was like elementary math. So like I learned whole numbers like the first week of school, and I'm like, this is amazing. This is simple. I'm like, I'm a genius. Um, so so I mean, like, yeah, Scrooby. So like right now, you say you suck in school. Like I was in that boat, and um, but when I graduated high school, I mean, it definitely put the only thing I will say is that like the reason why I regret sucking in school because a lot of it was because of my own laziness. And then I kind of built this narrative of who I was in high school, and once I built that narrative, what people thought about me, they didn't think I had potential or anything like that. Um, so I coasted along and basically barely passed. But then when I went to college, unfortunately, like going the easy path through high school, it didn't prepare me well for college, and I didn't have that foundation. And so like I struggled with certain things, like because when I went to college, I wanted to be a doctor. Like I wanted to be a dentist. Um, so I went to community college, got my basic classes out of the way, transferred to a university. The first class I took was chemistry, and I basically at that point I'm like now like doing bad in high school is catching up to me, and you know I finally did end up getting my degree. So I went from sucking in high school to getting an associate's degree and a bachelor's degree. And then I have a great paying job, and I'm pretty successful in life now. So um, I just want you guys to know that I know you're a younger audience right now. Um, but if you're going through hard times right now, it's not an indicator of who you're going to be or who you're going to become. You're young, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to, as long as you learn from your mistakes that you're going through and you continue to grow and want more for yourselves, I promise that even if you make mistakes right now, it's not everlasting, and you can make something of yourself regardless of whatever situation you're in. If you have the right mindset and you have a good attitude, um, I promise you can be exactly where you want to be in life. So that's my motivational pitch to you guys tonight. Is I wasn't expecting to have this conversation, but I'm in the same boat with my former stepson. He just turned 16, and like he's already making himself be an old man before he needs to be. Like he's like, I need to have a career and all this, and I'm like, you're a kid. Just enjoy being a kid. Like tomorrow's problems are gonna have themselves. I always go back to scripture. It's like where Jesus says, he's like, why worry about tomorrow? Today has enough of its own problems. Let tomorrow's problems wait. So just enjoy your moment today. Enjoy yourself, uh, but try your hardest and help yourself by trying to do whatever you can today to be the best version of yourself today. But if you're not in that position to do it, just know that it is possible for you to find success and find happiness in life, even if things seem hard right now. So that's kind of where I wanted to leave it for you guys tonight. I'm exhausted. I gotta be up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and my dog is annoying me. Maybe I'll let him come say hi before. Rocky, come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, come. All right. Well, he's annoying, so I'll just show you guys. This is what I'm dealing with. So that's Rocky. He's annoying. Keeps dropping his ball. Yeah, you're annoying. So I throw his ball. He keeps running back. And then he's going to drop it right here. And then he's going to look at me. And he wants me to throw it at him. And this is what he does all night. He's an Australian Shepherd, so he's like the dumbest, smartest dog you'll ever meet. Rocky, come here. Come here. He's so annoying. Let's see if I can get him to do a trick on. Let's see if I can get him to do a trick on TV here. Rocky, come here. Come here. Do a show for the people. Rocky, come. Sit. Rocky. Bang. Good boy. Rocky, come here. Sit. Stand. Good boy. Rocky. Oh, eat your food first. Rocky. Hey. Here. Jump. 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 Good boy. Yeah, so he's the dumbest, smartest dog ever. So that's Rocky. I do have some videos of him on my Facebook too, or not my Facebook, on my YouTube. So you guys should probably go to bed. It's late. I need to go to bed. It's late. But I appreciate you guys watching. I'll have more live feeds coming up soon. I have some videos about going through high school, not knowing what you want to do. Just enjoy your lives, guys. You're young. Enjoy it while it lasts. Doesn't last forever, but enjoy your time. Enjoy your families. I'll pray for you. I'll pray that you guys find happiness and that you enjoy your summers. So, you guys have a good rest of your night. Thanks for logging in. Check out my dad jokes if you like them. We'll see you guys soon. So, may God bless you guys and have a good night.